I'm Dick Anderson. Thanks everybody for being here. I'm Dick Anderson. I'm running for county commission here in Lake County. I'm running against Larry Kiker. What we're doing today is we're going to talk about the water. Everybody's aware that we have a disaster ongoing here. Sometimes when you're in the middle of something like this, you don't really realize it. It happens a little by little. And right now, we've got time to fix it. But if you turn around and wait 5, 10 years, it may not be fixable. So the true solution is to send the water south. Everybody knows that. That's the way the Lake Okeechobee system went before we started to replumb Florida. And the treatment conveyance south of Lake Okeechobee is probably years from becoming reality. So therefore, today I'm wanting everybody to understand what we can do to save our estuary in the short term, because we've got to do something and we've got to do it soon. So the incremental solutions that are available to us now is what I'm going to work on. I've got 40 years of experience in environment and science and in permitting. So this is the benefit of my experience and my contacts with state and federal agencies. The first thing that we can do is we can increase storage in the Kissimmee Basin north of Lake Okeechobee. That reduces the water entering the lake, and that reduces the water that comes to us. The second thing that we can do is utilize canals that are already built west of the Everglades agricultural area to send water south. That will go into the Big Cypress and eventually Everglades National Park and Florida Bay, where they need the water. The third thing is to provide more water storage in our basin, the Caloosahatchee Basin, in Lee County and in Hendry County, and we're working on that now. So those first three solutions all together could actually represent about 50% of the solution we need. All right? Now the other half that's possible is to reduce the dry season minimum level of Lake O. That involves the intercoastal waterway, which is no longer used for commercial traffic. So if we can reduce the level of the water at the start of the rainy season below 12.5 where it is now, even a foot, that is huge because of the size of the lake. That's another solution, and it doesn't even cost any money. So there's 4 solutions that we can work on now and that I am working on now with the agencies to get the problem under control. Eventually, we'll send the water south. The contributions through PACs, particularly for my opponent, have been the difference between not getting elected and getting elected. There's nothing illegal about accepting PAC money, but it does compromise one, because where much is given, much is expected. The records from the state elections office in terms of PAC money and contributions show over $1 million of outside special interest money, not from Lee County. And one of the things we need in Lee County, we need representation of us, all right? And when folks from outside the county come in and pour exorbitant amounts of money into our election, it's really not that good for us.
How would you describe the possible impacts, both health-wise and economics-wise, that these water issues could have on our area?
Well, we've already got a study by the Florida Board of Realtors, and it's $400 million that have come off our real estate values total on this coast because of the brown water. All right, so that's an impact to real estate, and everybody that has waterfront real estate has got a real problem. And the second thing is that we've got 50,000 jobs in Lee County alone in the hospitality industry. That's tourism, hotels, and so forth. We're all dependent on the water. We talk about big sugar. Those folks are in the Everglades agricultural area, and they're providing lots of jobs. They're providing a great product that we all need. But we can work together. They're a stakeholder. They're a private landowner, and we need to work together Because what we're doing now in terms of trashing the government, trashing the private sector, environmental agencies, water management district, we've been doing that for years. It hasn't made a difference. So let's get something going now. All of these issues in terms of who's good and who's bad, we're going to have to get by those and get a solution. So we've got an issue, all right? We've got an economic issue. I've got the background to help solve it, and the purpose of today was to lay out some specifics about that. We can get this turned around, all right? And we got to take action. That's why I'm running for county commission.